we are going to take a look at 10 times LeBron James got humiliated on the court. Now, before we start, we want to make it clear that this video is not to disrespect or undermine LeBron James' legendary career. He is one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and we have immense respect for him. However, even the greatest have their moments of embarrassment, and we are here to shed light on some of those moments. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Getting blocked by Thiago Splitter in the NBA Finals in the 2013 NBA Finals. LeBron James and the Miami Heat faced off against the San Antonio Spurs. In Game 2 of the series, LeBron James attempted a dunk over Spurs' Thiago Splitter. However, Splitter had other plans and rose up to block James' dunk attempt, sending the ball flying out of bounds. This moment became an instant meme and was widely talked about on social media. This was a significant moment in the series, as the Heat were down 1-0 and needed a win to avoid falling into a 2-0 hole. LeBron James, who is known for his high-flying dunks and athleticism, was left humiliated by Splitter's block. It was a reminder that even the best players in the world can have moments of embarrassment. Despite the block, LeBron James and the Miami Heat were able to bounce back and win the series in 7 games, securing their second consecutive NBA championship. This moment was just a blip in an otherwise dominant postseason for James, but it's one that he surely won't forget. Number 9. Getting dunked on by Josh Smith in a regular season game between the Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat in 2009. Josh Smith threw down a massive dunk over LeBron James. Smith drove to the basket and elevated over James, posterizing him with a one-handed slam. The dunk made highlight reels and became a talking point among basketball fans. LeBron James, who is known for his defensive abilities, was caught off guard by Smith's athleticism and explosiveness. The play was a reminder that even the best defenders in the world can get dunked on from time to time. Despite the dunk, LeBron James and the Miami Heat won the game 92-75. James finished the game with 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. The moment served as a wake-up call for James, reminding him that he needed to stay on top of his game at all times. Number 8. Getting crossed up by Evan Turner in a game between the Philadelphia 76ers and Miami Heat in 2014. Evan Turner had a memorable play against LeBron James. Turner, who was playing for the 76ers at the time, drove to the basket and faked out James with a behind-the-back dribble, sending James stumbling to the ground. LeBron James, who is known for his quickness and agility, was left embarrassed by Turner's move. The play went viral on social media, with fans and analysts alike sharing their thoughts on the play. Despite the moment, LeBron James and the Miami Heat won the game 101-86. James finished the game with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, securing a triple-double. The moment was just a blip in an otherwise dominant performance by James, but it showed that even the best players can have moments of vulnerability. Do you think LeBron James should have tried to stop the game-winning shot, even if it meant potentially getting injured? Let us know in the comments. Number 7. Getting rejected by Jason Maxiell in a game between the Detroit Pistons and Miami Heat in 2008. LeBron James attempted to drive to the basket and dunk over Pistons' Jason Maxiell. However, Maxiell was ready for James and rose up to block his dunk attempt, sending James crashing to the ground. The block by Maxiell was a reminder that even the most dominant players in the league can be stopped by great defense. James, who is known for his explosive drives to the basket, was left humiliated by Maxiell's block. Despite the block, LeBron James and the Miami Heat won the game 98-83. James finished the game with 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. The moment was just a blip in an otherwise impressive performance by James, but it showed that he is not invincible. Number 6. Getting called out by Lance Stephenson in the 2014 NBA playoffs. The Miami Heat faced off against the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals Pacers' Lance Stephenson had a memorable moment when he blew in LeBron James' ear during a dead ball. The moment was widely talked about on social media and became a meme. It was seen as a taunt by Stephenson towards James, trying to get under his skin and distract him from his game. Despite the distraction, LeBron James and the Miami Heat won the series in 6 games, advancing to their 4th straight NBA Finals. James finished the series with impressive averages of 27.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game. Number 5. Getting dunked on by DeMar DeRozan in a game between the Toronto Raptors and Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016. DeMar DeRozan threw down a massive dunk over LeBron James. DeRozan drove to the basket and elevated over James, posterizing him with a one-handed slam. The dunk became an instant highlight and was widely talked about on social media. It was a reminder that even the best defenders in the world can get caught off guard by great offensive players. Despite the dunk, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers won the game, 120-112. James finished the game with 28 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists. The moment was just a blip in otherwise dominant performance by James, but it showed that he is not invincible. Number 4. Getting dunked on by Jordan Crawford in a summer basketball league game in 2009. Jordan Crawford threw down a massive dunk over LeBron James. Crawford, who was playing for Xavier University at the time, drove to the basket and elevated over James, posterizing him with a one-handed slam. Dunk became an instant viral sensation and was widely talked about on social media. It was seen as a shocking moment, as LeBron James is rarely dunked on by anyone, let alone a college player. Despite the dunk, LeBron James and his team won the game. James finished the game with 43 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. The moment was just a blip in an otherwise dominant performance by James, but it showed that he can still be surprised by great players. Number 3. Getting blocked by Roy Hibbert in the 2013 NBA playoffs. The Miami Heat faced off against the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. In Game 6, LeBron James attempted to drive to the basket for a layup, but was met with a massive block by Pacers' Roy Hibbert. The block was a crucial moment in the game, as the Pacers went on to win 91-77 and force a Game 7. It was also a reminder that even the best players in the league can be stopped by great defense. Despite the loss, LeBron James had an impressive performance, finishing the game with 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. He went on to lead the Miami Heat to their 2nd straight NBA championship that year. Number 2. Getting dunked on by Thiago Splitter in Game 2 of the 2013 NBA Finals. LeBron James attempted to block a dunk attempt by San Antonio Spurs Thiago Splitter. However, Splitter was able to elevate over James and throw down a massive dunk, posterizing him in the process. Dunk became an instant highlight and was widely talked about on social media. It was seen as a shocking moment, as LeBron James is known for his impressive blocks and defensive abilities. Despite the dunk, LeBron James and the Miami Heat went on to win the series in 7 games, securing their 2nd straight NBA championship. James finished the series with impressive averages of 25.3 points, 10.9 rebounds, and 7 assists per game. Number 1. The decision in 2010. LeBron James made the decision to leave the Cleveland Cavaliers and join the Miami Heat in a highly publicized event called The Decision. The event was broadcast live on national television and received widespread criticism for its lack of sensitivity towards the city of Cleveland. The decision also marked a turning point in LeBron James' career, as he became a villain in the eyes of many NBA fans. He was seen as selfish and arrogant for leaving his hometown team and joining forces with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh in Miami. Despite the backlash, LeBron James and the Miami Heat went on to win 2 NBA championships in 4 years. James also returned to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2014 and led the team to their first NBA championship in 2016, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest players in NBA history. Now that we have gone through 10 times LeBron James got humiliated, it's important to remember that even the greatest players in the world are not immune to mistakes and moments of vulnerability. It's what makes the game of basketball so exciting to watch. So, what do you think? Do these moments of humiliation change your perception of LeBron James as a player, or do they only add to his legacy as one of the greatest basketball players of all time? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more NBA content. Thanks for watching.